Kajabi business is making money, but it feels messy, chaotic, or just harder than it should at this level, this is why. Most successful experts start scrappy. You build pages, create offers on the fly, you make it work. But what got you to your first 50K or 100K isn't the same thing that will get you to a refined, scalable business. Because you don't need more hustle, you need better architecture. And today, I'm going to show you the 3 phases that I use to transform messy Kajabi setups into scalable, elegant ecosystems. Most successful experts start their businesses with scrappy entrepreneur energy, which is exactly the right way to begin. You grow your audience organically by sharing just what you're passionate about. You create offers in response to what they're asking for, and you build pages in Kajabi that maybe weren't expertly designed, but that work. And I fully support starting this way, validating your ideas before you invest in designers or experts. But you'll hit a point where you have valuable assets, a loyal audience, proven content, offers that sell. And the only way to refine those valuable assets into a system that scales elegantly is to set aside that scrappy startup energy and look at what you have like an architect. What do I mean by this? Your business is like a house, and you start out just by building rooms as you need them. But eventually, your house looks like the Weasley's house from Harry Potter, with just like rooms tacked on and hallways to nowhere. So we're not going to tear it down and start over, but we do want to renovate so that it looks nicer and flows better. There are 3 phases to this renovation, and these are the exact phases that I take my clients through. Phase 1 is design. So in this phase, I'll conduct an audit of your Kajabi account and your entire online presence. Because before we know what to improve, we need to know what we're working with. So I'll make sure the back end of Kajabi is customized to you. I'll evaluate your pages and funnels to see where the tech might be breaking down, or where messaging is confusing, or where your design could be improved. I bring you the results of that audit, and we review everything together and make strategic decisions. Because I might understand the technical setup, I can give you page-specific advice on copy or design, but you're the expert on your customer and your niche, and you can give me that insight into any friction you feel, like common email support inquiries that you get, and just where your energy is feeling drawn. So based on this, we'll make these strategic decisions together. What do we keep? What do we cut? What do we elevate? And then we'll create a blueprint and a messaging framework that will guide phases 2 and 3. That blueprint will include your approved strategy, your messaging framework, along with tips on how and where to apply it, and a client journey map so that we can visualize the whole thing. This phase is important because just like building a house, you need a blueprint before you can start building. Okay, phase 2 is prep. This is where you'll gather or create any materials that we'll need in order to complete phase 3. And what specifically you'll have to do here will depend on the strategy that we developed in phase 1. So it's going to look different for everyone, but some kind of common tasks might include finalizing key decisions about your offer, like pricing, support structure, access periods, things like that, which often just require some reflection on the part of the business owner. You'll also, in this phase, take that messaging framework that we put together and extend that clarity outwards beyond Kajabi. So updating your like social media bios or your YouTube description, everything like that. So it feels like every touch point is part of the same cohesive business and is telling the same kind of story. You might, in this phase, also need to gather some assets like graphics, photos, legal pages, like the copy for your legal pages, content for your lead magnet. And this part you'll do mostly on your own, but you will get a customized guide with templates and checklists so that you have support and guidance as you're gathering these materials. By the end of phase 2, we're going to have all our building materials assembled so that when it comes time to build, we're not scrambling for things. Okay, phase 3 is build. And this is really the fun part because you get to mostly sit back and just watch your vision come to life. Usually this phase is delivered over the course of 1 or 2 high-intensity VIP build days. So I start by creating or updating your ecosystem, your Kajabi ecosystem live. I might have to build new pages or optimizing existing ones, both those public-facing marketing pages and the members area behind the paywall. And the result of this is a cohesive professional digital home that matches the quality of the work that you provide. I'll also build or refine funnels based on the blueprint that we created. So that means I'm connecting pages, products, offers, email sequences, forms, automations, all that. You have somebody with thousands of hours of Kajabi experience inside your account, connecting the pieces and making sure that nothing is overlooked. And you don't have to build these funnels. You don't have to touch the design. You just have to give me feedback to make sure that what we're bringing to life matches the vision in your head. I'll also create a customized command center and owner's manual for you. So the command center will include links to all the pieces of your business, like all your assets will be linked out from one place. And then that owner's manual will include training videos and SOPs walking you through how to manage your Kajabi account. So if in the future you need to update a page or create a new funnel or interpret data, all that information will be inside your owner's manual. The end result is a fully functional Kajabi ecosystem, plus all the tools and confidence that you need to manage it. So the case study that I covered in a previous video, the payments professor, that was this method, step by step. Kevin was stuck in the build phase, adding new offers, creating new content, but it wasn't moving the needle forward because we had to step back. We had to design a blueprint, which informed our prep phase, which allowed us to execute a phase 3 build. Because Kevin didn't need more hustle, he needed better architecture. Now, if you've seen yourself in this video and you can relate, you have a choice. You can take these principles, this framework, and run with it on your own. That is a valid choice. And if you do, I would hit subscribe so you can keep learning about Kajabi from me. But staying on that DIY path means that every month that you're piecemealing things together is another month of lost leads, burnout building, and your expertise looking less professional than it is. Which means you haven't just plateaued, you're at a stopping point and there's a gap between where you are and where you could be. Your other option is to take action, which means building a business that works for you. You know where your leads are coming from and where you're losing them. You have confidence managing your Kajabi account, and you're spending your time on the right things rather than a hamster wheel. That's what you get with my Kajabi Intensive. 2 or 3 days working intensely together over the course of less than a month. We design, prep, and build. So you walk away with a customized blueprint, a live optimized Kajabi ecosystem, a command center to manage it all, and SOPs customized for you so you know how to manage your Kajabi account. Which means that rather than building a bunch of rooms kind of randomly, you're designing a house that works. So your next step is a Kajabi audit call. There's a link in the description below. 30 minutes. We'll diagnose your biggest friction point and I'll give you my advice on how to get unstuck. The link is in the description below. I'm excited to talk to you.